What if the secret to a cozier bedroom had leaves? You know that feeling when your bedroom looks fine, everything's in place, but it still feels a little cold? Like it's missing that final touch to make it truly yours. Not just a room to sleep in, but a space to breathe in, to feel calm, refreshed, even a little inspired? Here's the secret. Plants. Not just any plants, 15 stunning, slightly off the beaten path greens that are made for your bedroom. Think velvet black leaves that glow under warm lamplight, tiny heart-shaped vines that fall like poetry, or soft scented herbs that lull you to sleep. Each one is a living detail, turning your space into something warmer, gentler, more you. So if you're ready to turn your room from just a place to crash into a Zen sanctuary with personality, let's begin, one plant at a time. Peperomia Rosso, a pop of red in a quiet room. If your bedroom needs a subtle but striking touch of color, Peperomia Rosso might be exactly what you're looking for. At first glance, this little plant feels modest, compact, almost shy. But then you catch a glimpse of the deep red veins running through its dark green leaves. Flip one over, and you'll see the underside glow with rich burgundy, almost like it's blushing under soft light. It's a plant that rewards attention, a hidden jewel on your nightstand or corner shelf. Rosso belongs to the Peperomia family, which is known for being low maintenance and adaptable, perfect for bedroom environments. It thrives in moderate to bright indirect light, but doesn't fuss if it only gets a little sun now and then. It loves a stable temperature and only asks for a drink when the topsoil feels dry. In other words, it doesn't want much, just a cozy spot and a little love. What makes Peperomia Rosso perfect for a bedroom isn't just its looks, it's the energy it brings. The deep reds and purples are said to stimulate warmth and quiet passion, while its compact size and neat shape bring a sense of order and calm. It's a gentle reminder that beauty doesn't have to shout. Sometimes it just waits quietly to be noticed. If you're someone who enjoys a balance of bold and subtle, something that adds color without chaos, this is the plant to keep near your pillow. And because it's non-toxic, even pet owners can keep it close without worry. Place it in a small white or ceramic pot for a minimalist look, or go rustic with textured clay. Either way, Peperomia Rosso is more than decor. It's a quiet little companion breathing life into your sacred resting space. 2. String of hearts, a touch of romance in the air. Have you ever looked at a space in your bedroom and thought, something soft should go here? Not furniture, not art, just something gentle that hangs quietly and brings peace. That's where the string of hearts comes in. This delicate trailing plant is exactly what its name suggests, a chain of tiny heart-shaped leaves, each one dangling from long, slender vines like a line of whispered poetry. The leaves are soft green, often with subtle marbling or a purplish underside, giving them a dreamy, watercolor-like beauty. What makes the string of hearts so captivating isn't just its shape, it's the way it moves. Let it trail from a hanging pot by the window, or let its vines gracefully fall along a bookshelf or bedpost. In the morning, with the light drifting in, the little hearts cast tiny shadows. It's as if the room itself is breathing slower. This plant thrives in bright, indirect light, but it's surprisingly tolerant of lower light as well, making it perfect for a bedroom that doesn't get full sun. It prefers to dry out between waterings, and its semi-succulent nature means you don't have to tend to it too often. It's independent, but quietly loyal. In many cultures, heart-shaped leaves symbolize love, connection, and softness. When you bring this plant into your bedroom, you're not just decorating, you're weaving in a sense of tenderness and graceful movement. Want to elevate your space without cluttering it? Hang a pot of string of hearts beside your headboard, or place it near a mirror where its vines can reflect and double the charm. It doesn't take up space, it creates atmosphere. the kind that turns your room from a place to sleep into a haven to feel. 3. Begonia maculata, where nature meets fashion. Have you ever wished your plants could dress up your room the way a statement piece of clothing can? If so, let me introduce you to one of the most fashionable plants you'll ever meet, the Begonia maculata, also known as the polka dot begonia. This plant is a showstopper. Its long, asymmetrical leaves are a deep, velvety green on top, each one sprinkled with perfectly spaced white dots, like they were painted on by hand. Flip a leaf over, and you'll find a deep reddish-purple underside, adding contrast and surprise. The effect is almost surreal, like a botanical fashion sketch brought to life. But don't let its dramatic look fool you. Begonia maculata isn't just for show. It's a strong, adaptive plant that can thrive in bedroom settings. It loves bright, indirect light, and while it appreciates humidity, it can adapt to normal indoor levels with a little misting now and then. Just keep the soil lightly moist and avoid overwatering. The plant's vertical, bushy growth makes it perfect for corners, end tables, or even plant stands. It brings height without bulk, and when it blooms, it offers clusters of delicate white or pink flowers that float above the leaves like little paper lanterns. Visually, the Begonia maculata is a dream for anyone who loves boho, eclectic, or vintage-inspired decor. It pairs beautifully with rattan, macrame hangers, antique pots, or even minimalist ceramics if you want to let the leaves take center stage. More than just a plant, it's a conversation starter, a visual anchor in your room that says, "This space has personality." If you're craving something unique, something that feels like art but breathes and grows, this plant might be your new favorite guest. 4. Triescentensia nanook, a splash of color, a wave of calm. Is your bedroom leaning a little too neutral? Maybe it's all soft whites, grays, and beige tones? And while that's peaceful, something inside you is quietly craving a burst of color. Not too loud, just something special. That's exactly where Triescentensia nanook steps in. Also known as Luk Thao Song, this plant is like a pastel watercolor painting brought to life. Its leaves are a striking blend of soft pink, deep purple, and vibrant green, arranged in neat stripes across thick, slightly fuzzy foliage. The colors are soothing, yet full of life, offering just the right amount of contrast to brighten up your nightstand, shelf, or windowsill. What makes the nanook so magical isn't just its beauty, it's how easy it is to live with. This plant grows horizontally, trailing softly as it expands, making it perfect for low pots, small planters, or even a hanging basket. Its vines gently drape or stretch across surfaces, bringing a soft, flowing movement that naturally relaxes the eye. It thrives in bright, indirect light, and unlike many delicate beauties, it's quite forgiving. Miss a watering? It won't hold it against you. Give it love and decent light, and it'll grow happily, sometimes even producing small three-petaled flowers in white or pale purple. Triescentensia nanook adds something special to any bedroom. It's playful without being chaotic, vibrant without being overwhelming. It's a reminder that even in calm, quiet places, color can be healing too. And for those who love Zen but with a twist, this is your perfect plant. Pair it with simple ceramic pots, low modern trays, or vintage brass containers for a room that feels thoughtful, peaceful, and alive with subtle color. Let it crawl across a shelf or peek out from a corner, and you'll find yourself smiling every time you pass by. 5. String of pearls, a gentle cascade of calm. Ever walk into a space and feel like it needs something flowing, like a soft curtain, a gentle breeze, or a strand of music frozen in time? That's the energy the string of pearls brings into a bedroom. Delicate, unusual, and beautifully serene, this plant is more than just a decoration. It's an atmosphere. Each of its tiny leaves is shaped like a perfect green pearl, plump and round, strung together along trailing stems that cascade effortlessly over the sides of a pot. As they spill downward, they create a gentle rhythm, like green raindrops suspended in time. There's something deeply soothing about the repetition, the softness, the way the vines sway slightly when you walk by. Perfect for a hanging pot near a window or perched on a high shelf where the strands can trail freely, String of Pearls thrives in bright, indirect light. It's a succulent at heart, meaning it stores water in those tiny spheres and prefers to be watered sparingly, making it ideal for people who want beauty without high maintenance. Despite its exotic appearance, it's surprisingly easy to grow indoors. It enjoys warmth, airflow, and just a bit of attention. Let the soil dry out between waterings, and your pearls will stay plump and happy. Over time, the vines can grow impressively long, creating a stunning visual effect that's both structured and natural. In a Zen-inspired bedroom, String of Pearls acts like a living waterfall, silent, soft, and endlessly calming. It doesn't shout for attention, but its unique form draws the eye and settles the mind. Whether you're curled up reading or lying still in the early morning light, this plant adds a kind of visual meditation to your space, slow, graceful, and full of quiet beauty. 6. Maidenhair Fern. Light as air, calm as silence. Have you ever wished your room could breathe? Not just be clean or quiet, but actually feel like it's inhaling and exhaling gently beside you. That's the kind of presence the maidenhair fern brings. This plant is a delicate masterpiece of nature. Its leaves are incredibly fine, small, fan-shaped, and paper-thin, resting lightly on jet black stems that resemble strands of silk thread. From a distance, the whole plant looks like a green mist dancing just above the surface of its pot. The shade of green is soft, almost translucent, like morning dew on lace. When the light hits just right, the leaves shimmer slightly, as if the plant itself is whispering. It's calming, ethereal, and oh so zen. This fern thrives in humid environments, so placing it in your bedroom near a window or on a shelf above a small humidifier works wonders. It doesn't need direct light. Indirect or dappled light is perfect, and it prefers its soil to stay gently moist, not soggy. And while it's more sensitive than your average houseplant, it rewards mindfulness. Tending to a maidenhair fern feels like a ritual, slow, intentional, and soothing. You'll find yourself slowing down just to check on it, and in doing so, you reconnect with your space, your breath, your rhythm. Its naturally soft, flowing form makes it ideal for a minimalist bedroom, a zen nook, or even a reading corner. Pair it with natural textures, stone, linen, unglazed ceramic, and it transforms the room into a living sanctuary. The maidenhair fern doesn't just decorate your bedroom, it transforms it into a gentle refuge, one soft breath at a time. Baby rubber plant, a symbol of fullness and quiet strength. Have you ever found comfort in something simply because it felt whole? Like a smooth stone in your palm, a perfect circle, or the warm weight of a favorite mug? This charming little plant has thick, glossy leaves shaped almost perfectly round, like tiny green coins. Each leaf is smooth and slightly curved, catching the light in a soft, soothing sheen. It's not flashy, it's not fragile, it's just quietly perfect. Symbolically, these round leaves represent fullness, balance, and enduring life, perfect qualities for a bedroom meant to nurture rest and renewal. There's something deeply comforting about the symmetry and plumpness of each leaf, as if the plant is holding calm energy and slowly releasing it into the space. The baby rubber plant is compact and low maintenance, making it an ideal desk companion or nightstand resident. It doesn't demand much: indirect light, occasional watering, and a bit of appreciation. It stores water in its leaves, so it forgives a missed watering here and there, and it grows steadily but slowly, always staying neat and contained. If you're designing a study corner or simply want a small touch of green where space is tight, this plant offers an elegant solution. Paired with a ceramic pot or minimalist planter, it enhances the room's harmony without stealing focus. And while it may be small, it holds its own, a quiet presence that reflects the Zen idea that true peace comes from within. It's the kind of plant you grow fond of over time, not because it changes dramatically, but because it's always there, calm, round, full, and quietly alive. 8. Alocasia Black Velvet, where elegance meets stillness. Have you ever noticed how some things draw you in, not by being loud, but by being quietly striking? That's exactly the effect of the Alocasia Black Velvet. It's not a plant that screams for attention, but once you see it, you won't look away. With its deep, dark green leaves that almost look black under low light and prominent silver-white veins, the black velvet feels like a living piece of velvet fabric, rich and textured. The surface of each leaf is soft, matte, and beautifully velvety, adding a layer of tactile luxury to your bedroom space. There's a calm intensity in this plant. It doesn't grow tall or wild. It stays compact and graceful, making it a perfect accent piece for nightstands, shelf corners, or soft-lit reading spaces. Under the glow of a bedside lamp, its dark foliage seems to absorb light, while the silvery veins catch it, creating a soft, glowing contrast that feels peaceful and luxurious all at once. Despite its dramatic appearance, the black velvet is not demanding. It enjoys indirect light, slightly moist but well-drained soil, and a stable, humid environment. It appreciates being noticed, but not fussed over. The Alocasia Black Velvet carries an energy of stillness, contemplation, and quiet power. It's like that one moment in a Zen garden where the breeze pauses and everything holds its breath. In the design of your bedroom, this plant becomes a grounding force, subtle but magnetic. If your aesthetic leans toward dark woods, soft linens, minimalist tones, or even moody lighting, the black velvet fits in like a secret detail in a beautiful painting, easy to overlook, impossible to forget. It's more than just a decorative plant. It's a statement of presence, wrapped in calm. 9. Blue Star Fern, a whisper of mist in leaf form. Have you ever wanted your room to feel like a forest just after dawn, cool, quiet, with the faint shimmer of morning mist? That's the kind of mood the blue star fern brings into your space. This plant is a visual poem. Its leaves are long, soft, and gently forked, with a stunning hue that shifts between blue-green and sea glass depending on the light. There's a slight powdery texture to the surface, almost like it's dusted with mist. And when a breeze brushes through, the leaves move delicately, like curtains in slow motion. What makes the blue star fern stand out isn't just its beauty, but its adaptability. It thrives in low light, loves humidity, and unlike many ferns, it can handle air-conditioned rooms surprisingly well. That makes it perfect for modern bedrooms with cooler, drier environments. Because of its soft form and unusual coloring, it works beautifully in spaces designed for calm. Think, next to your bedside lamp, near a reading nook, or beside your diffuser. It's not here to steal the spotlight, it's here to soften it. Caring for it is simple. Give it filtered light, keep the soil lightly moist, and don't overthink it. The plant is forgiving, and it prefers calm consistency over fuss. Symbolically, the blue star fern embodies gentle flow, emotional clarity, and quiet healing, a reminder that stillness doesn't mean stagnation, but grace in motion. Place it somewhere you'll see in the early morning or before bed, and let its quiet charm help you exhale slowly, soften your thoughts, and feel, even just for a moment, like the world has slowed to your rhythm. 10. Watermelon peperomia, a slice of cheer in leaf form. Ever feel like your room needs a little spark of joy? Something playful, light, and a little unexpected? The watermelon peperomia might just be that cheerful presence your space has been missing. This delightful plant earns its name from its leaves, which are round, plump, and patterned with silver stripes that resemble the skin of a watermelon. The effect is subtle yet unmistakable, like tiny watermelons growing quietly on your windowsill. Its compact size and neat growth make it ideal for small spaces, a sunny corner of your desk, your nightstand, or even a shared bookshelf. Wherever it goes, it brings a friendly, uplifting energy that quietly brightens the room. Despite its exotic appearance, the watermelon peperomia is wonderfully easygoing. It thrives in indirect light, doesn't require frequent watering, and generally keeps to itself. Its thick, fleshy leaves store moisture, making it drought-tolerant and forgiving for those who sometimes forget. There's a certain charm to the plant's quirky elegance, a balance between beauty and playfulness. It's the kind of plant that makes people smile when they notice it. And in a space like the bedroom, where rest is essential, that soft touch of whimsy can help shift the mood from serious to serene. Symbolically, the watermelon peperomia reflects joy in the small things, in laughter, in color, in finding beauty where you didn't expect it. Its gentle presence encourages a kind of lighthearted mindfulness, reminding you to look up, look around, and take delight in the simple pleasures of your space. It's not just cute, it's comforting, and sometimes that's exactly what your bedroom needs. 11. Silver pothos. A gentle cascade of light and calm. Have you ever wanted a plant that practically glows in soft light? One that seems to reflect calm, even in a quiet corner of your room? Meet the silver pothos, an elegant, effortless addition to your bedroom oasis. This vine is a true visual treat. Its heart-shaped leaves are a deep, velvety green, dusted with shimmering silver splashes that catch and reflect ambient light. When placed near a window or soft lamp, the silver patches seem to twinkle, adding movement and subtle energy to your space. The leaves trail gracefully over the edge of shelves, headboards, or hanging planters, creating a soft waterfall effect. There's something deeply relaxing about its natural flow. It's like watching a slow, leafy river curve gently through your space. But beyond its beauty, the silver pothos is one of the easiest houseplants to care for. It thrives in indirect light, tolerates a missed watering or two, and even does well in low humidity. It's the kind of plant that supports your calm, not your to-do list. Energetically, the silver pothos brings a sense of clarity, movement, and ease. In a bedroom, that translates into better emotional flow, fewer stuck vibes, and a more harmonious atmosphere. It subtly clears the visual clutter, helping your mind exhale. Plus, it's an air purifier, so while you're resting, it's gently cleansing your environment, a quiet little helper in the background. Whether you drape it across a floating shelf or let it cascade from a ceiling hook, this plant adds a natural elegance that never feels forced. It's peaceful, radiant, and grounding, like silver moonlight made into leaves. 12. Lipstick plant. A splash of bold in a sea of calm. Ever feel like your bedroom needs just a touch of color? Something bold enough to catch your eye, yet soft enough to fit into your peaceful retreat? The lipstick plant delivers exactly that, with flair and elegance. This plant gets its playful name from its vibrant red tubular flowers that peek out from dark green buds, just like a tube of lipstick being twisted open. It's a small detail, but one that brings an element of charm and surprise to your space. Against the backdrop of glossy green leaves, the bright blooms stand out beautifully, like little bursts of joy among the calm. The lipstick plant grows best as a trailing or hanging plant, making it ideal to hang by your window, from a shelf, or even above your headboard. Its vines grow long and gracefully, and the flowers often bloom in waves, bringing seasonal pops of color throughout the year. Despite its exotic appearance, this plant is remarkably low maintenance. It enjoys bright, indirect light and moderate watering, nothing too fussy. With just a little attention, it rewards you with flowers and lush greenery that feels alive, cheerful, and inspiring. Energetically, the lipstick plant is a symbol of creativity and confidence, that reminder that even in restful spaces, there's room for bold expression. It's perfect for those who want their bedroom to be a place of both relaxation and personality, where peace and color can coexist. Having this plant in your room is like keeping a tiny living accessory, a botanical version of putting on your favorite lipstick or scarf. Small but powerful, playful but grounded. It doesn't overpower, it simply adds the right amount of spark. 13. Rex Begonia, nature's living artwork for your bedroom. Have you ever wanted to bring art into your bedroom? Not just on the walls, but something alive, organic, and ever-changing. The Rex Begonia is exactly that, a living masterpiece painted by nature herself. Unlike typical leafy houseplants, the Rex Begonia is here to steal the show. Its spiraling, textured leaves come in a swirl of breathtaking colors: deep purples, fiery reds, metallic silvers, and sometimes even splashes of green or black. Each leaf is unique, like a brushstroke on a canvas, full of attitude and artistry. This is not a trailing or towering plant, it's compact, making it perfect for a nightstand, windowsill, or a quiet corner that needs some life. When paired with soft lighting, the iridescent colors shimmer subtly, turning your bedroom into a gallery of quiet drama and elegance. Caring for a Rex Begonia requires a little intention, but it's well worth it. It enjoys bright, indirect light, appreciates humidity, and likes its soil to stay lightly moist, but not soggy. Think of it as a plant with personality, one that thrives with gentle attention, not neglect. What makes it so fitting for a zen yet expressive bedroom is its balance of stillness and intensity. Its leaves don't move, but their colors speak. They don't trail or climb, but they command attention with quiet power. It brings a sense of individuality, making your space feel less like a showroom and more like your own personal retreat. Symbolically, Rex Begonia represents resilience and creative energy, ideal qualities for a space where you wind down, reflect, and recharge. If your bedroom feels too plain or too neutral, the Rex Begonia can be that one bold stroke of magic, unexpected, beautiful, and full of soul. 14. Lemon balm, a gentle whisper of calm in every leaf. Do you ever wish your bedroom could smell like calm? Not with candles or sprays, but with something natural and alive. Lemon balm is one of those special plants that brings tranquility not just through beauty, but through scent and soothing presence. With its soft green leaves and delicate shape, lemon balm might not scream for attention, but crush just one leaf between your fingers and you'll instantly be met with a light, citrusy aroma, like fresh lemon zest floating on the breeze. It's not overpowering. It's gentle, refreshing, and deeply relaxing. This plant belongs to the mint family, which means it's easy to grow, loves light, and tolerates being indoors well. It thrives in a sunny window or a spot with good indirect light, and it doesn't demand much, just occasional watering and a little care. But its magic goes beyond the senses. Lemon balm has been used for centuries in herbal medicine, especially as a natural sleep aid and mood soother. You can even pluck a few leaves to brew a mild herbal tea before bed, a simple ritual that signals your mind it's time to unwind. Just steep a few fresh leaves in hot water, breathe in, and sip your way into peace. Energetically, lemon balm offers lightness and clarity. It clears the air, both literally and emotionally, helping your bedroom feel like a safe, clean place to rest, heal, and breathe. As the final touch in your plant-filled bedroom oasis, lemon balm is both practical and poetic. It doesn't just look good, it feels good. It's that whisper of nature reminding you to slow down, soften, and let go. 15. Nerve Plant Pink, a tiny touch of softness and sweetness. Have you ever looked at a corner of your room and thought, it just needs a little something, a soft detail, a pop of calm color, something sweet and soothing? The Nerve Plant Pink, also known as Phytonia albivenis, offers exactly that. This petite beauty doesn't try to dominate your space. Instead, it gently adds charm, like a whispered note in a quiet melody. Its leaves are small and velvety, each one veined with soft pink lines that look hand-drawn. The pink isn't loud, it's delicate, almost pastel, making it perfect for a gentle, feminine, or minimalist bedroom setting. Because of its small size and love of humidity, the pink nerve plant is ideal for terrariums, mini tabletop pots, or a windowsill tray garden. It thrives in low to medium light, which means it won't mind a cozy, shaded corner of your room. In fact, with its rainforest origins, it enjoys a little moisture in the air, perfect for bedrooms with diffusers or near your humidifier. Beyond its looks, there's something incredibly comforting about this plant. Its gentle patterns and softness bring a sense of care and calm, like nature's way of giving your eyes a break from the hard edges of everyday life. It doesn't need much from you, just a light mist every few days and soil that stays slightly damp. If it ever droops, a quick water refreshes it almost instantly, like a tiny plant miracle. Adding the pink nerve plant to your bedroom is like placing a tiny living accessory of peace. Whether nestled next to your lamp, tucked onto a bookshelf, or featured in a mini terrarium, it delivers that just right feeling your space may be missing. Now that you've met these 15 plant gems, can you imagine how your bedroom might feel with just 1 or 2 of them in the right spot? A little pot on your windowsill, a trailing vine near the bed, a soft scented leaf next to your reading lamp. These aren't just decorative choices, they're emotional anchors. So go ahead, choose one that speaks to you. Let your Zen oasis begin, one leaf at a time.